Good morning, good day, and good night wherever you may be. I talk about my femur break a lot on this channel. Even though I broke my femur, it really was my entire lower right half. Many people ask, would I rather break a femur or have ataxia? I would say I would rather break my femur 100 times repeatedly rather than having ataxia. A femur break heals, ataxia lasts forever. Breaking a femur though did in fact teach me a lot from a physical aspect on how to deal with ataxia. This will be the third time in learning how to walk again, excluding my first steps. This is Art Thomas, and I have acquired ataxia. Welcome back to living with ataxia. If your balance is somewhat good, there is a way to make it better, and that would be using the rocker board as demonstrated. When rehabbing from my femur break, the rocker board was how I improved my balance dramatically. Now, I'm taking it to ataxia. From previous videos, I did balance exercises on the floor and using the balance pad. If you missed those, I'll put a link in the description. If the balance pad is not giving you much of a challenge anymore, then step it up to the rocker board. First, as demonstrated, this is your standard standing with feet together stance. Nothing special, but so difficult. Just like with any balance exercise, you want to be in a corner with walls around you, and if needed, put a chair or something in front of you to prevent falls. The rocker board is a flat surface, but what's on the bottom is what makes balancing on it so difficult. There can be many mechanisms on the bottom that can really challenge your balance. In this case, the rocker board wants to go in one direction or the other. Even though I am just standing on the rocker board, it's extremely difficult. What you are trying to do is keep the board from tilting one way or the other. I am very bad at it, but you want to do your best in keeping the rocker board level. As demonstrated, this is your toes down stance on the rocker board. This is much easier than the first, but it's really working your calves. You might not think it's working, but it is. I thought the same when I did it to regain my balance after my femur injury, but it does train your brain on how to respond to the forward leaning motion. Next is the opposite of what we just did, and that would be the heel down stance. This is also helping your balance, but it also provides a good stretch to your calves, hamstrings, and glutes. Again, it might not feel like it's doing much, but it's teaching your brain on how to respond to backwards leaning. The first exercise was extremely difficult. This side-to-side motion is just as difficult. Remember to be in a corner with walls around you for support. You may think you might need a different rocker board for this. You don't. Just take that same rocker board and turn it sideways, and instead of it wanting to tip front or backwards, it now wants to lean side to side. The goal is just like the first exercise in keeping the board as level as possible. With all these exercises, there should be no reps. Try to keep everything balanced for as long as you can. The first week might be 5 seconds, the following week might be 6 seconds, but guess what? It's still progress. I know what you are probably thinking, that it is too hard. And I agree, these are very difficult exercises for anyone, not just for us suffering from ataxia, but do your best and don't give your body a choice. You don't give it an option. Tell yourself you have to do this. Have a goal for better balance and continue to challenge yourself. If you want to further your balance, I'll put a link in the description of a rocker board example. Please help others with balance by pressing that like button, sharing this video, subscribing to the channel, and click that bell icon so you don't miss any upcoming videos. It's all free, and thank you.